Yo, what is good, everyone? Welcome to today's trade recap of the day. It's AK Trades here. I'll be going over how I basically made a band on my vals. So I made a band across two accounts. I have 500 more to pass these accounts, but I'll be going over the five trades I ended up taking. Two losses, three wins, which gave me a band on the day. So let's get into it. Let me clear everything up. Actually. Okay, yeah. Let me clear everything up. So, okay, going into the day, what are the possible draws on liquidity? Possible draws are this external low right there. Boom. Right there. What else is a possible draw? Which I wanted. Daily unfilled. Right there. Daily unfilled on ES as well. Right there. So I was bullish, which of course I got wrong. But a good trader always readjusts his bias when he's wrong, which is what I did today. So, going into the day, we were trading in this bearish gap here. So the condition was that this bearish gap holds. See, we had good, we had equal highs. We had LR running up to this unfilled daily. It was perfect. And the reason why I didn't like it is because this low swept this low and gave us a bullish reaction. So like it's high resistance liquidity and this is high resistance liquidity, but still I didn't like this, and I knew if we get past this low, then yes, we would come and take out this low. But that's how the day went. So to start off my first trade, uh, let me mark out this unfilled 15 right here. There we go. So to start the first trade, market open, what we see, we have huge dump, right? I got a scalp on market open. We dumped, and see, market opening either expands or manipulates, right? So we got this candle, we created equal lows, and then we pulled back. And I basically wanted something like this. Exactly what happened, and I wanted this. That's exactly what I wanted. So exactly what I saw happen, we manipulated. So we got this candle, this is a market open candle, and it created equal lows and pulled back a little. No way that this is the fucking manipulation and reversing here. Like I know that we started our LR run, we still haven't taken this out, So what I do, I couldn't enter on NQ because it's too high, so I entered it on ES. Stops right here. Basically just trailed until NQ took this low right here, and I got trailed in profit. So that was my first scalp for 256, 246. Basically the trade idea is that this manipulation is not, we're not going to reverse here. We left equal lows, and NQ still has stuff to take because market open, I was taking advantage of market open volatility. That was the first banger. Second banger, we came down from, I assumed this was yes, this is high resistance, this is a 1 hour bearish per value gap tap in. I assumed market open would manipulate lower, causing that bullish S&P and distribute higher. I entered somewhere here, stops were over here, and I was riding this literally all the way to there. This is what I thought would happen, and pretty much here I entered like at the top. I knew that if I was right on the direction, then this was the best protected stop loss. So I like to have my trades where if it hits my stop loss, I'm ready to fucking reverse my direction. That's pretty much how I like to have my stop losses. So this was the manipulation, right? And an SMT, and we got distribution. So if I was right, this leg would continue and we would deliver. However, I was wrong. So I took two L's there, as you can see. One on MES and one on MNQ. Boom. As soon as that happens, what is this? This is failed bullish displacement. If we were bullish, this leg would have continued, and this just tells me that we're forming new lower lows now, where this is a failure swing again. So what do? And remember, this is a good draw on liquidity. If we make it past this low, we are going to take this out here. So that's exactly what we did. So what do? After I got stopped out, I realized, bro, like this is failed bullish displacement. Boom, entered there. I exited pretty much right over here, or got in a little later. Yeah, and I exited right there. The reason why I exited is because I wanted to make, obviously I want to make more money, and like I wanted to take advantage on a pullback, because like if you pull back here, then or even if you pull back here, I'm pretty much break even. So as soon as we got that wick, I exited and I was looking for a re-entry. So basically two L's, which I just showed you right there and right there. Took those two L's, then boom, now I know we're bearish. I know this is like kind of my break even point, and then ride it down to these lows. I know we could consolidate. Boom, took it right there. That was one short, which was 507 right here, and then we formed the bullish 5-minute gap. Right there, bullish 5-minute gap. Yes, there is an unfilled 5-minute right here. I know we could have manipulated all the way higher and gone lower, but I was looking for some sort of aggression. I knew that yes, this is like the proper leg, and like my stop loss is pretty much at EQ. This is the trade I took. I basically entered, like had a limit order here, and my stop loss was like right here, because I wanted this to be the lower low, and I would just ride it until we make a new lower low, and that's pretty much what I did. I feel it was a bit worse. Yeah, this is pretty much my trade. I wanted this to be a lower low. I was completely fine with getting stopped out, us pushing deeper into this range, and then going lower. However, my entry was great. My stop loss was protected in terms of forming lower lows, and this is pretty much the trade which I took. My second trade, as you can see here, 753. So yeah, just to form a new lower low. So yeah, it's pretty good sauce. One thing I would say is, as a good trader, I got my bias wrong today, but I still made money. So keep your stop loss at a level where if it hits, you know that you're wrong on the direction, and you can literally just switch your direction, and be open to losing trades first, because I took two L's and then I made back all the money which I lost and more, and just readjust your bias. And that's pretty much it. I exited out right at the bottom right there, because I wanted to book whatever profit I was floating, because I'm on advance. I wanted to book profit. That's pretty much it. Those are the 5 trades I ended up taking. Hope you guys learned something in this video, and thank you all, and see you guys in the next one.